When this is dance altogether, representing for Chamvary. Holan Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holan Makasa, to know the center stage. I watch Chamvary. Hola, you are the queen of the radio. Satamba wakwati, napota. Ndiwe unobisa pastirio. Wakachikadira pa POWERFM. Kana uri on the terror with the friends them. Aongambo vunuka, avangambo kukona. Holan Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holan Makasa, to know the center stage. Panapa. Holan Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holan Makasa, to know the center stage. Panapa.
This is Center Stage with the latest and the hottest issues with Chamvary, brought to you by NMB Bank. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
And nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Uchinge wanyura murudo, unyura zvachose. Kuna mumwe wauchacheuka. And then life happens. Mopesaniswa, zvimwe yatorwa nerufu. Akakuda wakada, kunyanya akakuda usiri chindu. Ahumukanganwe, kunyanya akakuda usina chindu. Akakuda wakada, kunyanya akakuda usiri chindu. Hai signore, uo, kusia wakada kari. Hai signore, uo. Signore, kusia wakadaka. Ai signore, uchazova naye zvachose. Nenge wati wamuwana, wati wamuwana. Iye anenge ati muri mese, mese kusvika narini. Hanzi tiri tese, hanzi tiri tese. And then life happens. Mopesaniswa, zvimwe yatorwa nemumwe. Usini chinu ahumukanganwe, akakuda usina chinu. Akakuda wakada, kunyanya akakuda usini chinu. Hai signore, kusia wakada kari. Hai signore, hai signore, hai signore. Ai signore, kusia wakadaka. Ai signore, yere. usiye wawagadagara. Ay signore, ay signore, ay signore, signore, usiye wawagadagara. Signore, awugagare, kunyanyanga kuda usina chinu. Akakudagara, kunyanyanga kuda usini chinu.
Playing all the biggest hits right now.
Kusaziwa kufa beduwe. Nofane nyota makumbo ari mumvura. Kusaziwa chokwadi kupera nenzara chikafu chizere. Shure mwana wa mai, rangarira kwa unova. Cheuga shure mwana wa mai, chawana wakakutikira. Ndangwara, Ndangwara, Ndangwara manje, Ndangwara manje, Ndangwara, Ndangwara, Ndangwara manje. Ndangwara manje, Ndangwara idini. Ndangwara, Ndangwara manje, Ndangwara manje, Ndangwara idini. Ndangwara, Ndangwara manje, Ndangwara manje.
2:00 our time right now, and welcome to another exciting edition of Center Stage. It comes through every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. and each week we make sure that we get a trending personality, a popular personality in the studio, and get to sit down and talk to them about whatever is going on with them. And today we're on a musical tip, and we've got Selmor Mtukudzi in the studio. So we're going to be speaking to her about this and that and that and this and everything else in between, as well as a new album which is called Ndangwara. And we also got to jam to the title track of the song. That's the one that's playing in the background. It's called Ndangwara. So much love is also coming through for her for this song here. And also got to play you another song from the album. That's how we started with Hai Signore. So we'll be talking to her in a short little bit. But remember, this program is proudly brought to you by NMB Bank. Now, did you know that NMB Connect offers you a solution to pay your utility bills from wherever you are without waiting in a queue? You can save time and money by instantly paying bills for yourself, friends, or family on the NMB Connect app. Short code *241# or the NMB Connect online. So smart banking on bill payments brought to you by NMB Connect, your digital bank. You can dial *241# or download the NMB Connect app on Google Play Store or on Apple Store to open an account with NMB Bank. Even without data in your phone, you can still transact using our zero-rated app. Now that is convenience right there. And with NMB Connect, you can pay your bills instantly to registered billers without moving an inch. You simply select bill payments and then click on your service provider in the category of utility, insurance, telecommunication, fuel, hospital, airlines, retail, and real estate, just to name a few. Go ahead, pay your bills today on *241#, NMB Connect app or NMB Connect online, and you get a digitally stamped receipt. So like I said, we got Selmor Mtukudzi in the studio. Her husband is also here, her ever supportive husband. Before we go, get up sister Selma team. Skiri them fuira because Blaz very supportive. You know, like how in the United States they go crazy over what they call Sierra's prayer. To Sierra, what prayer did you pray to God so that you get a good man? We're gonna need Salma's prayer in Zimbabwe too, because we need a girl. How are you doing?
I'm good, Chamvary. How are you?
Oh, very well. It's been a long time. It's been years since we last had you in the studio.
Yeah, the pandemic put a stop to a lot of things. So seeing you as well.
Exactly. We haven't seen each other in a very, very long time. All right. So our WhatsApp number is 0712-831-172. How we're going to be doing it is you get to communicate with us and make your comments via the WhatsApp number. You can also send in some voice notes, which we will play during the course of the show if you've got any comments or questions that you have for Salma. Otherwise, we're also live on the Facebook page, Power FM Zimbabwe. So hit us up and get to ask questions to Salma. So we're going to get into it because we need to know some things, girl. The thing with you, Salma.
What do you want to know, Chamvary?
The thing with you is that I feel you are under a lot of pressure because of whose child you are, because of who your father is. So there's always certain things you have to live up to, certain titles you have to live up to, certain standards you have to live up to. Yeah. But before we get into that, the journey of Selmor Mtukudzi has been a very long one, and it started kudara. Kusikati soshika pane 7th album yatina. You can just briefly share with us of when you started singing, what happened, how you ended up getting into music, because some people may think wakatanga ababa because I want to carry the torch and all of that. Yeah. But when exactly did you start?
Ndakatanga ndiri mwana mudiki. My dad took me to one of many productions that he was a part of. In 10 years, I was acting, I was singing, I was doing soundtrack to movies, I was performing in movies and stuff like that. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it was actually my dad who discovered me back then, if I should say. And then professionally, after school, I started working at Tango Yokasando as a backing vocalist. Learned a lot from the man. He's amazing. Kwekwe Band, we played rock and roll. Jabavu Drive is when I started doing lead vocals for just a few songs during the set, learning to stand in front of people and be upfront. 2000 and then Parks Afro came 2003 thereabout. I was backing vocalist with Parks Afro, and then we started our own thing together, aren't it?
Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
2004 thereabout. We started our own band in Tendai. We used to be Salma and Tendai everywhere. So as long even before we got married, so we were working together. And first album 2008, Shungu. 11, we did together. Ndinewe, 12, live at 7 Arts. 2013, Expressions, the one with Ngwa Yangu.
Is there something written on his face? Because you keep looking at him and then
it
you
reminds
remember.
me of the years because we've been together through them all. So when I look at him,
he's not saying anything. Like, is it written somewhere in Morse code on it? Because you look at him and then you realize what
telepath.
Telepath. All right, it's a telepathic ability.
Yeah. So basically, here we are now on the 7th album, Ndangwara.
All right. I like how you say you were a backing vocalist. So you basically had to start from the bottom and grind.
Yes, from the very bottom. From the very, when you're starting out, it's actually very good to start as a backing vocalist. You gain confidence, you get experience, and it's safer being just behind the scenes, not behind the scenes per se, but just behind someone. So you watch them, you learn from them what they're doing, and you're just there.
Okay.
And then when you finally get the guts to go up front, you do it in Ningwato somewhere.
Darlington Mahachi says, was it Darlington? Someone said, yes, it's Malvin Farai Chinake. He said, yes, at Jabavu, I definitely did see her. So there's someone who knows very important. So besides learning confidence, gaining confidence, what experiences and also lessons did you learn from this journey that you took?
I learned a number of things from different people. Like Tango Ekosando, he was a perfectionist. When you go on stage, you're supposed to perform. He'd always say, you have to be sexy. You have to ooze sexiness. Those were his words.
Define Papa sexiness. Well, sexiness can be how you dance, how you move.
You know what I'm talking about.
Look
Exactly. Exactly. All of that combined. So he would train us in that way that when you get on stage, ladies, look good, look sexy, sex sells. So yeah, that's one thing that I learned. Though myself, I don't consider myself a sex kind of person, but I've got
you're conservative. You're sexy, conservative.
Exactly, exactly. That's the word. So I try to be,
All right, and you're an artist who you got experience, like you're saying, from working with Ndangwara Sando. He was giving you some hints and tips. With Pax Afro, obviously there were hints and tips that you were given and so forth. But at one point in time, you were singing. You tried your hand at Urban Groove's R&B. Call me.
Oh my God!
Can I listen airtime?
Chamvary, we didn't say we'll talk about that, Chamvary.
That's my show. Tell me tonight. I'm listening.
Please, Chamvary.
Why? Where's that song?
He laughs at me.
Because that song is not anywhere. You can't find it online.
I know.
You can't find it on YouTube.
I have it though. I'm not giving you.
Okay. Yes, please. I think 0712-831-172 and those on Facebook. Song yo ya mizere guys. Yenzi chikomi anditi. Yenzi komi.
Wasn't angas no phone right now boyfriend wake.
I'm boyfriend.
What are you trying to say though? All right. So that song, let's just ask though, was that on purpose that this song is no longer found online?
No, actually, it wasn't. And I know Power FM played it a lot.
Yes, it did. And when we moved from Gweru, a lot of material was lost during the move, and then also when we digitalized, so many things got lost. So we don't have it.
And I'm very happy.
I do not. I'll talk to Tendai. Those that want the song, please hit us up. People are asking Joshua, guys, song you All right, so you transitioned from that R&B urban grooves, and then you turned into this Afro jazz, Afro pop artist that you are. So this transition, was it influenced by Tendai? Is this around the time that you met Tendai?
No, you know what? Call Me was just an experiment. I was young and foolish. But when I went into the Afro, I felt more comfortable. It was actually who I was, who I am even today. I just became more of myself. Yeah.
All right, and so what was your first impression of him when you met him?
We were good friends. We were friends. I told you, I'm girlfriend. Right?
Selma Bibang. This is not content for radio.
I think we need to switch off his mic because he's trying to be reading the writing. All right, so that's how you met him, and then you were friends.
We're
and
very good friends. We were working together. Kwatanga Sunday was playing guitar, and we became friends. Yeah, would go to Mdara's shows kwatuku every time, and I knew if I got there I'll look for Tenda and
he stands out. No pun intended.
Then I'll just go and find him.
And at what point while being friends did you decide to give it a try? Especially since you knew his secrets, you knew his life, he knew your life. Was this not a risk? Because they my enemies last.
Sure. You know what? A lot of people actually say, a lot of people refer to me as a sister because of who Mdara was. So Mdara was everybody's father. So I ended up being sister industry. So sister I don't know.
Invisible.
All right, Tenda, I know this is not your interview, but weren't you a bit scared or skeptical at first? Should I make the move? Mdara was a gumbuke.
As I think about Ndara, they are being selfish.
Oh, you were being selfish when you made the move.
Yeah, but it just happened. Really, I didn't plan it. Really, I mean, we were so good friends. I never thought that Soma, because the name of Bibang and I.
So my God, you remember Bana so many?
Yeah.
Facebook Live. All right, so you're an artist who had a regular bookings over the years. I think almost every other weekend Salma was working. Salma had a show, and this was before the pandemic hit. And of course, this was very dramatic. It was very drastic. No one planned. No one thought it was going to happen. What was life for you like as an artist when things changed dramatically last year?
It was very hard. It was very, very difficult. Just staying at home, first of all, was the hardest. In and outside of Zim.
You see them once.
Oh no. And then all of a sudden we are home 100%. It was really tough. And then coming up with something to do. What do I do with myself? It took us, months. Takagara, chifungona mtodi. Tikatanga kurima pamba, tikatanga udi, and then we started our little show, What's Up with the Manatas. We started shooting with our phone and stuff. We got ourselves busy that way, but it was really hard.
And then obviously financially, because every other show you are booked. And I'm not saying you are financially irresponsible, but last
no
year,
one was prepared.
I forgot by June and then So what was that for you? And every day financially, how did this help you branch out into what you want to do?
When you put under pressure, you think of things. I think everybody, you come up with a plan of some sort. And also thank God for family. With family, and we survived. My mom, his parents, so we managed to survive. But then we realized that we needed to do something else, and we just looked at what's being allowed to operate, and we thought, food, people are always going to want to eat. So start selling food.
A fish, yes. Are you still doing that?
Not anymore. I don't have the time anymore. But I did. I sold fish, Jagafire. I was Jagafire. It kept us for the time. It worked.
All right. Before we move on, obviously you opened a grocery store, online grocery store, and so now that you're doing shows, is this business going to continue running? Or?
Yes, definitely. We've managed to. We actually had enough time to set it up before we were opened up for live shows. So I'm really glad we've got the company set. Everything is registered. We are paying our taxes.
Everything is running accordingly.
Our employees, yes, everything is running.
That is very good. So last year your phone was stolen and your page was hacked. I mean, this is probably the worst thing that could happen to anybody. My shows are varwa. Phone yakabiwa and your page was hacked. How did this affect you, your business and your work? First of all, yakabiwa say phone.
We were driving, going home late at night, and then we slowed down. Panimangwe mahams so area ekuwadzana, and the guy just came and smashed my window.
Because you won't go about the phone.
Ndakabata
That's
phone.
light.
Konda izive.
Aishan's phone.
It was so traumatic for me, though. I got so scared. I couldn't sleep. I thought, this person could have done anything to me, Luckily, it's just the phone, but it went with, a lot of my information and stuff, and I was so scared. They started calling, they wanted to hack my bank account and whatnot.
They were calling
They
who?
were calling my family, asking for my ID number.
Vachitichi.
Tawana phone ya Selma, but should ID yake kuti tizodai so tisimapurisa tazoti. And luckily we had heard about it before from someone else, and we knew, and we quickly told everyone, don't answer that call.
All right. And so then the page was hacked. How did you recover your page?
Oh, there's a guy who, what do they call them?
Hackers.
He's probably a hacker himself. He managed to hack back my page. And I was really grateful, because I'd started another one, and it was a struggle getting the numbers back and stuff. You know how money is on the internet now, and followership, it means a lot, having everybody there and being able to sell whatever you're selling. So we finally managed to get it back and continued from there.
Okay. So after your father died, there were obviously questions as to who will carry his legacy forward in order to keep the legend's spirit alive. Is this not a difficult task and burden to carry? Because you are also expected as Selmor Mtukudzi to stand as your own artist, but at the same time, we expect you to carry the torch.
Yeah, it's crazy. People just can't, agree to one thing. If only they agreed on one thing and told me what to do, I'll just do that and please them. But someone will come and say, hey, why are you playing your father's music? And someone will say, why are you not playing your father's music?
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. I just don't know what to do. Yeah. So trying to find that balance to say, okay, we'll do my songs, we'll record new songs, but then we have to please Dada's old fans and play the songs that they remember him by. So yeah, it's a huge task.
You said there's things that people want you to do, and there's any opinion. And
Yes.
I think one of the biggest problems about being a public figure is that people feel they're entitled to you and for you to do things the way they want them to do.
Exactly.
But Iwewe Selma, how do you want to carry your father's legacy? How do you want to keep it alive?
You know what? I just want people to look at me and see me as just a reminder. Like what I had named my previous album, Dewe Renzo. My thinking was that I just want people to look at me and just remember there was a great man called so and so who did these amazing works and who was loved by so many people. And when they see me, be it some kind of sound or just the way I look or something, I'm just here to keep that memory alive. Shekuzoti chimbasa baba wako shidai so adanoka kundiomesera. There's no way I can feel his shoes. They're too gigantic. I could never. I won't even try.
But you want to walk your own path.
Yes, I want to walk my own path with him. I don't mind having him around me and just having his essence and people just continuing to speak about him, because that's what I want, really.
All right.
For people never to forget.
Can the three of us please wave at the screen and say hi to Chibo Gabai, because Anzi Tarisa screen and I like you. Hi
Chibo.
Gabai. Anzi wave at the screen. So I like Chibo.
However.
Yes. All right. So let's talk about this album, the 7th album called Ndangwara. It means I am wiser. It was launched on Thursday, and the question is, Wangwara pai, wangwarira chi. What has made you wiser? Why are you wiser? Pusa wakapuso chite.
So it's best.
Ndangwara, I went through a lot of stuff after Mdada's passing, and I've had to learn a lot of things, how to handle the loss, how to handle people, the public during the loss, how to grieve, what it then means now that Mdada is gone, what's expected of me, what shouldn't I do, stuff like that. So all those experiences have accumulated to where I am now, where I've actually come out with my head held high. I'm not sinking, I'm actually swimming. So I must have been doing something right through and through. So Ndangwara. Yes.
All right. And how long did this album take you to record?
Well, we started last year. You'll notice that there's a song on the called Goreja, which we released on the first midnight 2020 to 2021. We started recording the whole album, and that one was just a single from that album. So it took us 11 months to record and mix and master and do all of the work that's needed till today.
And who did you work with on this album?
The engineer was my brother-in-law, Green Manata. We worked at his studios, Manata Music Studios. And obviously, we write music together, me and Tendai. My band, the guys,
MacD on the remix.
and then MacD on the remix of the song Vuvuru Vuvuru. Who else? Don't want to forget anybody.
Yeah, because that'll be offensive.
Yeah.
All right. And why did you choose to work with your brother-in-law on this project?
Last year we went to South Africa and we recorded with Steve Dyer the album Deverenzo. So this time around we wanted it to be more about me expressing myself and being so real, and I wanted more time to be able to just walk into studio and come out, and if I have an idea, whatever time of day, I can just go to the studio and say, Bamkuru, I want to do this, or Bamkuru, I want to change this, blah blah blah.
So it had nothing to do with Tendai's influence. The no vaita kana one week ari mudi mumba kusvika so it had nothing to do with that.
No.
All right.
He is a very good engineer, and this was fun working together actually.
Why 9 songs? It's actually 8 songs, and then there's a remix the 9th song. Why 9 songs, and how many songs had to go?
2.
There were actually 11 songs.
Yes. There were 10, and then we decided to remix this one, and then the other 2 we thought they're not really fitting in well with the album, so we'll see when we'll release them.
All right.
They're just there in the studio waiting.
We're going to be opening up the phone line. We only have one line that's working. It's 0242 498 654. That's the line that is working. But you can also send us your voice notes on 0712 831 172. We have Selmor Mtukudzi in the studio this afternoon, and we're speaking to her about all things to do with Salma, including her new album, which is called Ndangwara. Also, do remember that this program is brought to you by NMB Connect. And like I said earlier on, you can pay your bills instantly with NMB Connect to registered billers without moving an inch. You simply select bill payments, then pick your service provider in the categories of utility, insurance, telecommunication, fuel, hospital, airlines, retail, and real estate, just to name a few. Go ahead and pay your bills today on *241#, NMB Connect app, or NMB Connect online, and you get a digitally stamped receipt. Forget the month-end blues, because we're approaching that. With NMB Connect bill payments, you can pay your rent, clothing account, funeral policies, or insurance from the comfort of your home. It's instant, and you get to share or save your digitally stamped receipts. It's more freedom with your money. Brought to you by NMB Bank. I want to say a big shout out to Elvis Kutuza. I wish them all the best in whatever they do.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh man, that's love, man. That's really
yeah.
love. All right, Hayi Signore has a video. It starts off black and white. What is the story Hayi Signore about?
Actually, this song was inspired by there's a man named Mr. Ara who's late now. He was a promoter in South Africa. I ask any musician, they'll talk about Mr. Ara and on how generous and supportive he was of the arts in Zimbabwe. So when he passed away, his wife, who remained, she went through tough times. Luckily for social media, I think she managed to grieve and continue to post about him and talk about him and stuff. So that inspired the song called Hayi Signore, because I thought these guys had been together for so many years. We used to see their pictures, and then now she's all by herself.
Oh,
and
that's sad.
It's so sad.
What's your plan as far as videos are concerned? That one has a video. Are there more? They're gonna come from the video, from the album?
Yeah. Funny, Gore Rija has a video, Ngwarai has a video, now Haisinyore has a video, and I think we're going to do one for
All right.
People are pushing us to. In Ndangwara for you, Chamvary.
Yes, no, also featuring Ndangwara.
Sure, I don't know, yeah.
I'll think about it. We'll speak to my manager. So before the launch, you took to social media and you encouraged your fans to buy the album for $1.
Yes.
What is the concept behind this? Because album
mari dzakapinda dzakawanda. But then the idea was to try and fight piracy. You know how these guys will come in and take our art and then sell it for $1 murod because they didn't pay much for it, and they tend to gain more depending and then he's
pushing volumes.
I come, I'm trying to sell it for $10 because I'm trying to get my money
10
back
versus
$1. You know, so we have to look at it. Also, coming out of the pandemic, you know, people don't have money. And I thought, for $1, if only my followers on Facebook would buy, I have 200,000. Can you imagine?
So you get to make 200,000.
I get to make $200,000. No, it's just me. This idea was for everybody in the industry to do. Tikangowana 10,000 jetu anotenga, I get my money back and akashandisa.
Right.
You know, so I encourage all artists to do this, and people have been so supportive. And we didn't know what to say. Now they're telling me we have no excuse to go and buy Murod.
Right.
I'll buy it direct from you.
Original CD.
Yes.
And how is this working out?
It's working out really well.
Right.
I want to say thank you to everybody. They actually pre-ordered, which means they paid before it came out. And now they're all listening to it at home and stuff. So yeah, I'm really grateful.
So, word on the streets, Selma. Word on the streets is you were blocked against using the name Black Spirits by your father's management, as well as representing him musically. Is there any truth to this?
Well, I'll answer you this way and say, you know, the name Black Spirits was never mine to take. Yeah.
Give us more. It was never yours to take.
No.
So who does it belong to?
It's Dad's. It's Mdara's.
So does this mean that if he's gone, then it's also gone?
Whoever is supposed to get whatever he has got the name. So
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So when a parent dies, friends often pledge support to the late children in their endeavors after the, but yet after the funeral, one shake. And pledge. Anything you want, I'm here for you. So, are there any of your father's friends that have stayed true to their promise of support?
Yes. Of course, I'm one who disappears, but then some have stayed. I'll mention Mdara Piki Kasamba.
Wait, pause. Did you just pin this head girl comment? Are you serious? Someone pinned. No, Matsiviri, and head girl Chamvary. Anyway, let's move on. Hi, no, Matsiviri, what's up? Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I was saying Ndara Piki Kasamba has been there for me. We actually worked together on stage. He was training us, all the dances that he used to do Namdara, teaching us to so he played a very big role in shaping the Tuku music that I'm carrying now to be what it is. And also Mdara Joshua Jerry, he was there for me as well. We organized a lot of performances and stuff like that, and it's been really good.
So that has worked out very well.
Yeah, definitely.
We're left to 10 minutes. We still have Selmor Mtukudzi in the studio. Please send us your voice notes, and we're going to be opening up the phone line in just a minute. I got 2 more questions I need to ask her. If you featured in a movie. Oh my gosh, this movie is called Escape, you guys. And there's an intimate scene in the movie where Selma is getting kissed, ladies and gentlemen. And then my question is, in the movie. So my question is, what conversation did you have with your husband before filming and after the trailer? Because before filming, we're going to wirana nditi. But trailers of Buddha boys zakuda wangu mkaza yakiswa kwa ye.
Angaziri muno, agari ku England jake.
The funny thing is how it happened. I had a month-long tour. Saka Drambo, I didn't attend
My
anything.
premier, my chief.
I wasn't there.
But your boys were hitting you up.
I know.
My one directly. That's someone who died. All right, tonight, how are you? So you would ignore these comments that will come up.
Chamvary, I didn't do me interview.
So Salma, I didn't attend that.
You know what? Kana munhu wauda kuroorwa Chamvary. Nyatsotsvaga murume chaiye. Unoziya anonyatsokunzwisisa nekukunzwisisa.
But angane mathasipo kai uri kuchoka pamufika wangu.
Aona atangana permission. Aiwa zvaibuda. Zvaibuda
ana kudzoka here the following day. All right, so you got you
yeah.
You know, the film was shot while I was still here. It's
all
only
right.
when
it came out.
it came out. People. But the whole time I don't think it's a shoot walk.
So you there?
Yeah, he was there.
You were there in the kissing scene?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
You were not watching. He was busy.
You obviously had to be.
Chamvary unokonzeresa sha.
Aiwa, miratinzwe mafanzi mboni. Uyai mafanzi. All right. Anyway, so we want to open up the phone lines, but before we go, there's a question that keeps coming up right here, and it says, is there beef between the two Mtukudzi sisters? Because at the launch, and I'm thinking about this while reading this, at the launch, one of your sisters wasn't there. So what's going on there?
Sometimes you can make to some events and sometimes you can't make to. I haven't gone to some events, Mamwe, as well.
Who's been training you? It's diplomacy. Someone's been coaching you.
Busy, you know, we've got.
But the invite had been extended.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Okay, that's fine. So now we're opening up the phone line 498654. Get in touch and speak to Salma. We have her in the studio. Let's play some voice notes while we wait for the phone calls to come up. And please remember, this is a family listening station. Please keep your comments and contributions clean, because we got a whole lot of family that is listening in and we just want to keep it PG.
So my DJ Chamvary nichapiwa from Mtukudzi. Aiwa song yesome kuti Ndangwara iyi aiwa ndaifarira. Ngaramba akadaro ari kugona.
Oh wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
He's showing you love from Mtukudzi.
Oh, nice.
We got another one here.
Hi Selma, hi Tendai, how are you guys? Guys, munongonditira so special Selma, music yako ingori right, inotisimudzira and ine zvainotoreva. Urambe wakadaro Selma, usazonete. Kapo yenyu dai Mwari vakangoramba vakangokubatanidzai. It's Sherry from Kambuzuma.
Oh, thank you.
What I see interview. I see Salma dai. Akudaira pataurwa zvakanaka. Kumekwesa anga chiramba apo akudaira say. All right, let's play another one here for Salma.
Hi Chamvary. Hi Salma. Hope you're good. I just want to say I love your music and I really missed you. I'm glad you're back and can't wait to go to your shows too. Keep up the good work and stay blessed. Love you.
Oh wow, thank you so much. I love you back. Is she the one who's playing the music in the background?
No, that was me.
That was you, okay.
All right, another one has come through.
Hi Chamvary. So mangato alichokwadi kuti ndiana akanyora song kuti Ndangwara. I think it's Tendai.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh, you know what phrase.
All right, Tendai, would you like to comment?
Aiwa, but Bible not kana munhu aningira anzarurana.
Achisikwa chimwe.
Diplomatic lessons. Diplomacy. All right, let's play another one here.
Hi Chamvary, I want to say hi to Selmor Mtukudzi and Tendai Manata. I'm Tatenda Madzire, tuning in live from Pietermaritzburg.
All right.
Oh, nice. Pietermaritzburg.
So much love.
Yeah.
So much love. All right. Let's play this one here as well before we go open up the line.
Hi Selma, hi Tendai, my favorite couple. Nasandambonzwa song yako Ndangwara, but nandichitodrive nchienda kumba ndachoti
munhu uyu ndichinzwa kautuku mukati ndakasati ndiselma. Wow, the song is very nice, keep it up. It's Jessica Kamunga in Waterfalls.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. Yeah, kautuku ikako kandoda kuti mungopera muchinzwa.
Kwete kuti ari kuteedzera.
Yeah.
All right. Power FM, hello? All right, that's not the one. Power FM, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
Teacher from Green Bay.
All right, go ahead and speak to Selma.
Selma, yes.
Sorry, repeat that.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good.
Yeah, that was Siponi itaramba wachenda nemuzi yakakufanike kusanzikana vanhu vakakuti takati siya zvakadaro ramba wachendera chete.
Ayo maita basa.
Kapo yenyu muri vairi murume nemukadzi rambai muchendera mberi kusvika mese muchembere mpine mugova muri wai.
Tinotenda. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, because today we're top tight, any funny move, chete, you will see us. 498654 is our phone line. Let's go and see. Do we have someone else on the line? Nobody yet there. 498654, that is a phone line. Get in touch. 0242, that's the code for Harare. Hello?
Hello, Chamvary.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Ndangwara.
All right, Navaya, dzikisa volume radio ga. Tinyatsonzwanana. Taurana Selma.
Hi, Selma.
Ndeipi zviri sei?
Kuna kuzviribwa muri kugona guys. Tafara nealbum nyowanda nekatuku mukati weisiya.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Say hi to Manatsa weisiya.
Yo.
Hanza ndipo mu interview guys. Sarena tendai tuita so manas. All right, let's just play another voice note while we wait for another call.
Hi, Tendai and Salma. Aiwa Selma, une chipo chako ufunge unogona kuimba. It shows kuti zvinhu I think it's an inborn thing for family kwenyu chekutoimba. Chipo unacho mwanasikana wemunhu. Ramba wakadaro. Nziyo dzako tinodzifarira singatomboita. Keep up the good work, Selma. This is Shelter Mandaza in Queensville. Love you, Selma.
Oh, thank you so much, Shelter. I love you back. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You want to tell Selma I love her so much. I wanted to be my MC at my wedding. Well, don't change my mind. Selma, when I say MC, I didn't know what I read. Please.
Disaster.
I don't know please.
Hello, Chamvary. My name is Selmor Mtukudzi. I am a girl. This is also my kuti. Dasungi wa meja.
Alright, shakuridzira papa kids. Alright, so we have run out of time. Time flies when you're laughing so much. Pani mnambo commenta ranzende Selma anoseka. Mumba menyu muzere ne happiness anti.
Ato baiza kantauya pane vanhu.
Uri kuchera stika no isina sugar. Chidabura owega. If you saw that video, you'll know. All right, so before we go, you did say you have a number where people can get in touch with you if they want to get the album.
Yes.
All right.
Album is just $1 eco cash. Rate mukuiziya yemashwashwa. 0772-807-282. Send your eco cash and then send confirmation. Oh, sorry. Please, msadzinge Chamvary basi. Chingosha yangu. Tumirai mari kwandi.
Aiwa, chingoti pa number chete kana.
0772-807.
Marketing. You know what number? Ndatora yesema. Marketing andipo. Marketing. All right, we're running out of time. We got 5 seconds. Go ahead.
0772-807-282.
One more time, please.
0772-807-282.
Thank you so much, Salma, for coming through. Thank you, Tendai, and thank you, Bibi. And thank you to everybody that tuned in. And Ndangwara, the album is out. It's time for the news. Thank you so much to NMB Bank as well for sponsoring the program.
This has been